Hello, everybody.
Hello, everyone. Good evening, good evening, good evening, and happy Wednesday, happy hump day.
Welcome to another week of Paranormal Tea Time. I'm Nicole. We have
I'm
co-host,
Stephanie.
and tonight it's just us. We don't have a guest. We are going to be kind of going over and recapping because we've been doing a lot of stuff lately. So we're going to be talking about some of the investigations we've been on, some of the events we have coming up, and some of the really cool places we've gone over the last couple weeks.
Yep,
And again,
yep.
I don't know why my filter, like my camera keeps defaulting to turning me gray. I think it thinks I'm an alien.
You still have a little bit of that greenish tint because of your background, I think.
No, but it's never an issue like any other time. I don't know. It's weird. But anyway, so what are you drinking tonight?
So tonight I am drinking from my Alaska Raven cup. And I am drinking Harrod and Sons. Of course, I'm drinking Tower of London.
Very nice. Tonight I am drinking out of my Paranormal Tea Time mug. And I am drinking one of the little samples of the Adagio teas that I got. This is a Rooibos vanilla chai.
And how is it?
I have not tried it yet.
Oh,
because I'm still steeping in my
your condom.
yeah. So I thought I would make it simple and not have to like wash out the little tea dunker thing. And it came with these little it's like a coffee filter but a tea bag, and you just put your like loose leaf tea in it. But I don't really know how to use it properly, so I kind of dunked it and I got all soggy, and I'm like, and it looks like this.
We're gonna have to Google how to properly use that. It's just so weird. Like, are there no instructions on the box or anything?
No, these literally came in like an envelope, but I think it's steeped. So we had to actually, before the show we were talking and looking what is rooibos tea, because neither of us have heard of it.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like an African herbal thing that it's naturally caffeine free. It has lots of antioxidants in it.
Yeah. Says it's very heart healthy.
Yes, super healthy. But every time I turn this, it like defaults me back. Like I slowly turn green again. I don't know, but let's see how it is.
We are known for technical difficulties here. Either my end or your end. All right, how is it? Drum roll.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
But is it good?
It definitely could use more sugar.
Okay.
I think.
Okay. Does it have like an aromatic flavor to it? Like, what are you tasting in it?
It definitely, like, I can taste the vanilla. I can taste the like the chai spice.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So it's good. I would drink it.
All
I
right.
am drinking it, but
So something you're going to drink again.
yeah, I would drink it again, especially because it's supposed to be healthy, but I would not put it in a tea condom.
Okay.
It has Diet Coke.
There we go.
That's good. That's a good substitute.
Yeah.
Hopefully you didn't get your Diet Coke in a condom. Like my tea. So anyway, so where do we want to start? Do we want to start with?
Oh gosh, we've been so busy, and not just like with our team, just personally. Like we've all had so much to do lately.
Your kitchen is finally finished. If you notice in the background of Stephanie's thing, she has her little impromptu kitchen kind of moved out of her Victorian tea room.
It's still a little bit of a mess on this little table because we just got to move stuff out of our dining room and out of this room and into the kitchen. And the workers just finished up today. So I am happy to have my house back.
Thank God. Like, that was a while that you were without a kitchen.
It was like a month. And so, a lot of takeout, a lot of fast food, and we actually get to cook again. Nice. So, and I was, because our old stove, like it was, it's a gas stove. And so every time I turn it on, like I'd have to get the little lighter thingy to actually get the flames out, right? And this one, because it's so brand new. And like I just turned it on and did a little click, click, and all of a sudden the flames came out and it just looked so beautiful. And I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. So this is what it's like whenever things actually work the way they're supposed to. It's technology is great.
And doesn't it make you feel like an adult, like getting excited
Kinda.
about things like got a new stove? Like I got new appliances last year and
Yes.
it was the most exciting thing. I'm like, oh, it's appliance day, it's appliance day. You know, they're getting put in and I'm like, I gotta test it out.
Yep,
Like
exactly.
it's like when you get excited, you're like, what do you want for Christmas? A new vacuum.
Yeah. I
And
will
that's how you know
say
you're old.
the a lot of the holdup was the countertops because whatever company they used for the countertops took 2 weeks to actually cut the countertops because they're quartz, which isn't normal. But anyway, Angels Construction, I'm just going to give them a little shout out because the guys are so nice and they work so very hard and everything they've done is so beautiful. Like once I get my bathroom reset up too, because they did the bathroom, or at least the tub in my little area. I'm gonna make it like little ghosty spa, like with plants, fake plants, of course, but you know. So I've got a theme that I'm gonna do with my bath area. So I'll have to take pictures and post that at some point whenever I get it done. So
That's
yeah.
gonna be nice.
Yeah, yeah. My little
It's,
Zen area.
the kitchen is definitely one of those projects that like is kind of half done in my house. We painted
Yeah,
and we want to paint like all the cabinets and everything, but
yeah.
now I'm focused on my studio. So this lighting thing doesn't happen. Because it's only a problem at night. It's not a problem during the day on Alienate. But
Yeah, yeah.
but I
Trying to get some
have,
natural
I have
lighting.
big dreams for my studio. So we'll see if I can
Mhm.
make them come to fruition. I'm manifesting a gorgeous freaking studio down there,
There you go.
where dogs and
Do a
children will not
Pinterest
be
board. I don't know.
walking in.
Do people still do Pinterest boards? I don't even know. But like
I don't know. I haven't been on Pinterest in
do it like kind of
years.
like a Pinterest board, like exactly what you want and like
Yeah.
make all those little pieces happen, you know? So,
I
yeah.
use AI. I'm like, all right, show me. Have my little vision board. This is what I
Yeah.
want. Envision it for
Yeah.
me.
There you go.
So we're going with that. So anyway, where were we starting investigation wise? We had
So,
guests on, so we haven't been talking about our
what we've been
investigation.
doing. So I think we should start with Mid Orange because
Yeah.
we did that one first. And that one was last Saturday or the Saturday before. Brain fog.
Oh my god, the 16th. It was the
It was the
16th.
16th.
So the Saturday before
Yeah.
last.
So we had a bunch of people with us. We had a really good group of people that came, really good investigation. I wish I had EVPs, but unfortunately my DR60 decided to act up. It's fixed now. Thanks, Tim. And Robert, of course. So it's fixed now, but it was pretty interesting. Just some of the things like picking up psychically, like certain fighting areas and doing our lives where we all went separately and stuff like that. That was really neat.
That was
So
so chaotic.
it was for our first
Oh
time,
my
it was
god.
definitely very chaotic.
It was hurting cats. Let me tell you guys, if you didn't see it, the post is up. You can watch it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Um, a Bigfoot dwarf. But because it was the first time for a lot of people even doing a live investigation
Hmm.
and trying to get that set up with the 4 separate cameras going,
Yep.
it was crazy. It was craziness.
Yeah.
Hey, Barefoot Paranormal, they were there. Robin and
Yes.
Sandra.
Yeah.
And
Tim, Dalton, we had Anne Marie, which was
mhm.
really, really cool. She and I walked around a lot just before the investigation got started, and we got to check out some other places that I hadn't actually been able to check out before, which was really, really cool. And the things we picked up on together was really amazing too. So, yeah, and we had a good time. We all had a really, really good
Mhm.
time.
Yeah, no, it
We
was.
were beat afterwards.
Oh my god, yes, because there's so much walking and so many stairs, and there's actually tunnels
Yes.
under Mid Orange, and
Yes.
we went through these tunnels, and you went one way, and I went another way. So why
So
don't you
on
talk about
accident,
your way first?
yeah, so we Robert wanted to find the power plant area, and like I could have sworn the tunnels were in one of the other buildings. I could have sworn from before, and I could not find the freaking tunnels. And then at some point Robert's like, hey, let's go over here. We'll go this way. I'm like, okay, that's fine. So then he found the tunnels and accidentally found the power plants. So he could have sworn they were somewhere else as well. And I had never been in the power plant area. So that was really cool. And Jenny was my savior, because I'm so scared of heights. And there were certain areas I'm like, oh boy, I got a little nervous. She's like, you doing okay? And I'm like, I think so, so really, really neat. Didn't see any bugs in the tunnel. So I was really happy about that.
The
But
tunnels
it
were
was just,
very clean.
they were very clean, but it was so funny because once he found the power plant, he goes, guys, I just found the power plant. Like he was so excited, like a kid in
I
a
love
candy
that.
shop, at Christmas time or something. So it was really, really neat.
That's awesome. So I went with Tim and Todd and Sean down the tunnel.
Yep.
And where you guys went right, we went left.
Yeah.
And we went left for a good long while. Tim was recording that whole time, and I think it was like 12 minutes we were just walking in one direction.
Yeah.
And then we come out, and we think we're going to come out where you guys are, but we come out, we have to go over this like flooded out basement, up the steps, through a hole, and we end up in one of those cottages. And everything's overgrown, and it was really cool for like urban exploration, but it was getting super late, so we didn't even stay and really do anything in it. We just had to turn around and go back.
Yeah.
And we tried to get out like the front door so we didn't have to go through all those tunnels, and it was just branches and brambles and then fence. So we had to go all the way back through the tunnels again.
You guys are definitely not in our area.
We were not. I don't even know where we were. Todd, Carmela was watching Todd on like the location. She's like, "Where are you?" And we were like, all the way over there. That was crazy. But the
so
live, people couldn't really see or hear what you had going on too much, but you had stuff going on in that building where you were.
Yeah, I decided to just take a little trip by myself into one of the other buildings alone, and ended up I just stayed on the first floor, but I was definitely getting some equipment going off. I was hearing the footsteps, the things I was picking up, and I knew I was being watched at every single turn, and the sensations like on my body and stuff that I was feeling, like it was crazy. And at some point, because I was trying to focus in on the live and what you guys were doing, so it was too hard for me to focus in on actually like talking to the spirits, and I felt like I was being rude, if that makes sense, to the spirits. So I ended my live for a little bit, and I just wanted to sit there and just concentrate and listen, and I could hear all this like slamming noises and more footsteps and things like that, and I'm like, this is amazing. So it was pretty cool. I'd love to do that again.
Yes. But when we were doing the live, it was kind of crazy because Lisa, Anne Marie, and Susan were in that main area of the mess hall.
Mm-hmm.
I was down the long hallway, and Jenny was in one of those vocational rooms, like the wood shop or metal shop, one of the shops that they had there.
Yeah.
And Jenny had stuff going off left and right,
a lot,
like with the trigger objects. She couldn't hear us. We couldn't see you. You could see Lisa, Susan, and Anne Marie, but they couldn't see the chat because they were so far away.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to like relay all the messages to you guys that are coming through. Like Brianna was she saw a giant shadow behind Lisa, Susan, and Anne Marie during this whole thing because they had the grid up.
Yeah. That's funny because when I decided to stop my live, like right at that moment, Susan started to say something, and I'd already like pushed end on my live, and then she texted me and she's like, "Oh my God, we just saw a shadow like right behind you." And I'm like, "Oh, good. This is what I'm here for." So
and there were shadows in the hall too.
Yeah.
Coming, like, in and out of the rooms. The tripwire was going off, the static dome. Jenny had cat balls and REM pods going off. And there was all kinds of like noises and everything. It was so active in that hallway and in that building in general.
Yeah, it definitely was. I feel like it just kind of died out a little bit on my end at some point. I was like, okay, I guess you're done with me. You gave me a little bit of what I was here for, and then they're like, we're done. So
Yeah, and you were still, and we all like were like, okay, let's end this because we got to like the 2 hours or whatever.
yeah.
And we're like, all right, let's end this, go into the other building. But we stayed on because you were still in your building, and we're like, all right, we gotta like keep an eye on Stephanie. So we're just like, she's alone. So
I
then
love
you
doing
came
that.
over.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the biggest issue was the mosquitoes, because I got a couple bites on my face, and I still feel a little itchy, like in my hairline a little bit every so often. And I'm like, just stop.
Those were like giant West Nile Zika virus like mosquitoes.
It was
They
ridiculous.
bit me through my jeans. Yeah, and everybody freaked out because your live stopped. Like you were still there, but like you just dropped.
Yeah.
Didn't say anything, and everybody's like, Steph, are you okay?"
Yep, I'm fine.
Mhm. Yeah, so we went there, and Mid Orange, if you guys don't know, they set up like a haunted attraction in the fall, and they still have all the stuff up.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of exploring the second floor of the main building with the auditorium in it, and I'm going through like the path for that I brought you to after with the dolls and the don't go this way, and then I turn the corner and there's a giant freaking plague doctor statue thing.
Yeah, it was huge.
Oh my god, Tim did get the biggest bite. He got stung by like a yellow jacket.
Yeah, and again, sorry Tim, but better you than me, because I would have died. Literally, I would have been a ghost at Mid Orange.
Oh my god, that would have been a shitty place to be a ghost. Like, I mean, if you weren't of that era, especially, like, that needs to be a series. Stephanie gets stung by a bee at like a haunted men's prison / boys school.
Yeah.
And then passes, on the premises, and is the only like girl ghost.
Female ghost around.
You have to like wrangle all these guys. Next time we'd go in, you'd be like, all right, guys, get in line. That's a REM pod. That's a cat ball. Let's go. You're on.
I'd totally be teaching everybody how to use everything.
I can see it. I can see you like chop, chop, get in line. All these like hardened criminals.
For my offerings, you got to bring me my tea. So I'll have tea bottles lined up.
We'll put the cat balls like in the teacup. Okay, Steph, which teacup do you want to use tonight?
Oh my god, that is such a good idea.
It's a little morbid, but it would make a really good TV show. So,
friendly ghost.
Barefoot Paranormal got a really good catch. Did you see that video?
I saw a lot of videos. Which one are we talking about?
The one with the door slamming.
I don't think I saw that one.
Okay, so Robert, do you care if I put that up and show everybody? I think he's still in the chat.
So I will say, oops.
First set of cat balls. It is a major step as an investigator when you get your first set of balls.
While we wait for Robert to answer. So I know at some point, like I came back, found you guys all like on one of the floors in that building, and the look on Sean's face. You know how people say you look like you've seen a ghost?
Yes.
That was Sean's face. And just how he could not explain what he saw a shadow. He knows he saw a shadow, and it was in human form.
Yeah.
But he can't explain what it was, because he's still kind of on the edge of not possibly believing. But that look on his face was enough to make the whole thing worth it. So something that he could not explain. I absolutely loved it.
And he was really funny because, we were still live recording this, and he broke it down like, your husband's military, like, okay, at this time I saw this and this, like the description that they give of, an incident. Yeah. It's detailed. It's matter of fact. It's not like, oh my God, I saw a figure and it was huge. And it was detailed and calm, and that's what was interesting, because he could completely describe what happened.
Yeah.
But couldn't explain it.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So again, for me, just as a paranormal investigator and having skeptics like come in, you know, like being at the hotel, like people being skeptic and coming there, we always say there's hopefully at least one thing that you cannot explain by the next morning. And that was Sean's one thing. And that's like the epitome of what you want.
Mm-hmm.
So it was really awesome.
Because especially, you know, former military, you know, they're trained to the details. Who is there? Who was surrounding? Like, all right, Robert was standing over here. Todd was standing over here. This is what happened.
Yeah.
So they'll know, like, all right, well, it could have been this. It could have been that. Like,
but he couldn't.
No.
He had no explanation. And I remember I asked him, like, okay, so are you a believer now? And he's like, not really.
Mm-hmm.
But it was weird.
Yeah. No, he's never going to say he's a believer. But let me pull up that video. So this is posted by Robert and Sandra from Barefoot Paranormal. Let's pull this one up. Pop us over here. There we go. All right, let's hit play.
You know my wife's name? Anybody disturb this? The fuck was that?
So this is like a metal cabinet or door or something slamming.
Yeah.
Or wooden door cabinet being closed repeatedly. So
yeah.
Anybody disturb this? The fuck was that? You hear that? No. You guys hear like a banging sound? Where did it come?
Shit, you're there?
Yes.
That shit sounded like it was coming from in here.
It sounded like there was a speaker malfunction or something, you know, like something was crackling through or something.
No, I heard fucking thumps.
Yeah, I heard thumps.
We heard thumps.
That's what I thought it was like when a speaker like does that.
Oh, did you hear this though?
But you can hear that bang, that so loud.
Yeah, it's incredibly loud.
And it repeats like a couple of times, like bang, bang, bang.
Yeah.
So they have some crazy experiences there.
I know Robert and Sandra always get really, really good stuff, really, really good evidence. And they're also really, really good about recording everything and having the camera set up. Whereas we're like scatterbrained all over the place, you know, sometimes. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we got to get better about doing that. So we can have some awesome evidence. Like we want to be like Robert and Sandra.
I'm going to put them on my Pinterest board.
There you go.
my inspiration.
Be like Robert and Sandra.
Yeah, no, that was a great catch. And then there's another great catch from that night that Tim posted that I think Todd filmed the scream.
Oh, I heard that. That was incredible. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let me pull that one up. So this was down, I think it was the same floor. It's hard to tell because they all look alike. But he's explaining the new tripwire. Hi, Lisa. We love you. We love investigating with you guys. So Robert was explaining the tripwire because it's new and it makes sounds as well as just lights up. And this is what they captured.
There we go.
Now then, this is a red button. Yeah?
has a REM feature. That's what's different about this one.
Gotcha.
That's a freaking scream.
Yeah, and it's
There we
creepy.
go.
Now again, this
Yeah.
red button. Yeah.
There we go.
Now again, this red button. Yeah. Has a REM feature. That's what's different about this one.
Gotcha.
And nobody heard that at the time.
No, and that one honestly, and that doesn't even, just to me, this is just my personal opinion, it doesn't sound like a human scream.
Brianna's
It
saying
sounds
it's
like
a banshee.
something else. Yes, like it definitely sounds like something else to me. Like
That is-
obviously I wasn't there, so I can't tell you like what it was, but it's different. It's very, very different.
Hey, Raul. Yeah, so that is crazy, because if we had heard that at the time, like, because I wasn't in the room either, but if we had heard that sound while investigating, I don't know what we'd have done, because it doesn't sound human, but it sounds live. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Like, it sounds like there would be, okay, this is not a spirit. This would be a person or something physically in that.
Like you would need to go
building.
check it out to see like
Yeah.
is everybody okay? Like where are all of our team members? You know, that sort of thing. So
That's like the sound of somebody like falling from the third floor or something. That is a like blood curdling
it's
scream.
yeah, like there's
Or like
you
I'm
can
in danger. I am physically
yes,
injured scream.
yes. I was gonna say you can feel the angst and the anxiety in it. Like
Mhm.
it's one of those screams that it's
Hey, Joseph.
it's crazy.
Yeah, no, I don't know if I would have run. I probably, against everybody's advice, would have tried to check it out.
Well, I mean that's what we do.
Yeah. We run into the danger.
Yes.
Hey, welcome in. And Robert said this was the same spot where the cabinet door was making a sound. So whatever was over there was trying to get your attention.
So was it in the same area where Sean saw the thing?
And Joseph Meyer, I don't even know how to pronounce your last name. Fuchs? Fuchs? I don't know. But are you related in any way to the people who own Mid Orange now? Or the sports complex? Because the second part of your last name was all over that basement. The 0 FUCHS given. Yeah, but yes, yeah, it was the same area.
Mm-hmm.
So when we go back there in a couple weeks, you know where we're gonna have to focus on.
Yeah, is that building in that floor.
I mean, yeah. So the who owns it now? So it's the Hudson Sports Complex now, and it's the Fox FOX Soccer Academy, because it was purchased by Christian and Raluca Fox.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a former international Austrian soccer captain. But no, that would have been an interesting connection.
So now I have never really looked up the information about it, but it does say notable prisoners. It was Gerald Garson, former New York Supreme Court justice convicted of accepting bribes. So
the next time we go, it's going to be a private thing. We may be filming something there, which we can't announce yet, but yeah, but we definitely want to do a public event there, because it is a really,
cool.
really active, and even if you were not into ghost hunting at all, it is such a cool place to go. Just check out the history.
Yeah. I mean, just a little excerpt of the history. So it was built in 1932. So between 1932 and 77, it was the New York State Training School for Boys. So the boys were delinquents, considered delinquents, and between the ages of 13 and 15. Eleanor Roosevelt was very attentive with that place and wrote some columns about experiences that the boys had, until the boys part was actually closed down in 1971, and they were transferred to like Department of Social Services. And then in late 1976, the Department of Corrections took it over, to make it kind of a mid-level prison, for men. So the prison population was 400, but the capacity was actually increased to 1,000, due to demand placed on prisoners during the war on drugs. So a lot of drug addicts were there. They eventually settled their capacity at 750, which is still over the amount that they should have had for comfort. So there was a strike by the state prison employees in 1979, and they had to call in the National Guard to deal with all of that. And then in 2011, Governor Andrew Cuomo decided to close it because of just reducing government expenditure. So,
And fun fact, they had a really cool program called Puppies Behind Bars that was run there.
I didn't know that.
From like 2000, it was in 2002 it started. And they raised puppies to become, the inmates actually raised puppies
Aww.
to become guide dogs.
Oh, that's so nice. That's wonderful. And I've heard of other prisons doing that, which is really, really neat. So it kind of gives them something to focus on, something to care for that they are absolutely responsible for, which is really nice. So
yeah. Yep. And it was a I don't know, it was just a really amazing place to kind of walk around. It feels like one of those places that was just ghost towned. Like,
yeah,
there's still papers, there's still documents in there. There's all kinds of things that were just left.
There was actually a couple documents that I was able to see. One was like a it's a deposit slip from 1962 for $10. And then another one is a pay stub, and it actually, like, it's basically same date, April 16th, 1962, and it looks like from the same person. So, but it kind of goes over like how much was taken out for their taxes and stuff like that. So, but it's only one little part of it. So it, like, I can't tell like if it's 2-week thing or if it's a month thing. But the total amount was $15.06.77.
Wow. They were balling.
And that was for 32 hours of work. Yeah.
So how much is that an hour? I can't math right now. What was it? $15?
Yeah, it could have been, which was probably, you know, a decent amount, making a decent, whoever this person was, like whatever his job was, he obviously made a decent amount for back in 1962. So
that's true. And also if it was a prisoner, you know, they would have been making, you know, not a lot of money at all.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hi, Bobby.
Yeah. So the other place I said
hi. There's love. There's love, misanthropic American. All love
I'm
here.
watching on 2 different things trying to figure out the comments. Where else are you seeing the comments at?
That one was on full moons. On full moons. YouTube.
Okay.
YouTube.
So I'm not...
Yeah, it was around $2 an hour, it says.
Okay. So the other place that we did this past week.
Oh yeah, just before we get off of
Mid Orange,
really quick. One of my favorite facts that I found out about Mid Orange is that it was originally, the property was originally owned by Captain John Wisner Sr. And he is my relative. He's my ancestor.
So, like, technically, it should belong to you.
I don't think that's how that works, but like, I mean, if somebody wants to give me, an old prison, I would totally take it. Doesn't have to be that one, just any old prison or abandoned building in general.
There we go. So what else we did was we went to the Hoffman Masonic.
Yeah, the Historic Hoffman Lodge. It's a Masonic lodge in Middletown, New York. We have an event coming up there, and Joseph actually asked what our schedule for June is. So June 20th, we will be at this Hoffman Masonic Lodge doing a public investigation. There still are tickets available for that one. But we were doing a preliminary investigation to kind of check out the hot spots, see where we should set up groups and what we should do in different areas, kind of because it hasn't really been investigated recently and not thoroughly.
Yeah.
So yeah,
the guy
to do that.
What was the guy's name? Rich. Yeah. So guy that took us around, Rich, super, super nice guy. He's had experiences there for quite some time on his own. I don't know if we can talk about things we did in the temple.
We can. Yeah, because it's public.
Okay. So the temple, obviously a very sacred place for them. We wanted to be super respectful because like I don't know their rules and things that might be taboo so I made sure that we would ask questions, a lot of questions before we did anything, just so we didn't break any temple rules. But Robert and Sandra had been in there, I think, with John and it had been fairly quiet. They didn't get any EVPs, nothing. And then we came in and it was fairly quiet in the beginning, but then Rich was like, oh, so basically when everybody's in the temple, you have to be silent until the head person says, everybody can talk now or what have you. And so I was like, okay, so let's, if it's okay, if it's not breaking any rules, if you wouldn't mind sitting up there and just saying whatever, just to get everybody else to talk. So that's exactly what he did. He went up there and he said whatever he needed to say. And then we were getting hits on equipment. We were getting EVPs and things like that. So that was super cool. That was like a really cool turning point, I think, for the entire night. So they just had to have permission to speak.
Yeah. It was really quiet in there for a little while.
Yeah. Yeah, so it was really awesome. There was part of one of the rooms was like the history area that have a lot of old stuff relating to the building. And so we were able to get a really good EVP that I got on my DR60, and thinking that it was just supposed, because it's generally all men, but I said, okay, we're here to talk. You're just going to talk into this little device with a little red blinking light, and you hear a female voice, and she says, yes. So that was really, really neat. Unexpected, very unexpected, but it was really, really cool.
It was an interesting place because I felt like whoever was there when we did that first walkthrough kind of connected with Susan, because Susan was seeing a very distinct looking man. She described him as kind of looking like Hagrid from Harry Potter. Big man, tall man. He was important to the lodge, and we're walking around and we're doing this tour, and then we see a picture on the wall upstairs, and there's a man that completely matches her description. She's like, that's him. Who is he? And then when we were doing was it Phasma we were running?
I think so.
In that little lounge area.
Yeah.
So we were running the Phasma box in the lounge area, and through it you hear there was a little, we couldn't figure it out for a second, but it was like, it almost sounds like Hiram.
Yes.
And then Rich, who is a member there and was kind of being our guide for the night, he was like, if they said Hiram, that's really significant.
Yeah.
And we're like, why? So he brings us to the photo, and the man that Susan had recognized from the first time that we went there through the walkthrough, he was playing a part in this play of Hiram. So what I thought was really interesting about that is if he said his own name, nobody would have put the two and two together because it was his name's not listed on that picture.
Yeah.
But Hiram is the character he was playing.
Because it's one of the lead characters and they're like right in the front row. Like there's many rows of these people playing all these different parts. And Hiram was right in the very center of the first row. So that was really, really awesome.
And we did not remember from a month before that, 2 months before that, when we went to do the walkthrough that this character's name was Hiram. We never even looked at that.
Yeah. See, when you guys did the walkthrough and then you FaceTimed me, because I wasn't able to go that night. And I remember I was seeing a lady in blue. So then we finally get back the other day and there's the lady in blue. And I think that's who I caught on the DR60 was that same lady. In the kind of the loungy area with the pool tables and stuff. Like we were definitely picking up on a woman who's like very reserved. She's in the back. She may have been in charge of like the kitchen stuff. And I said, like, I'm seeing pies like everywhere, like just a lot of pies. And he says they've always had like a lot of bake sales and things like that to raise funds for the temple and stuff like that. So I think that's part of what I was picking up on, which was really, really neat. So everybody kind of just picked up on different aspects of it.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, I guess it depends what you resonate like with or who you pick up on or who you vibe with. Just like, you know, I always say it's like when you go into a party.
Yeah.
Who do you want to hang out with, you know?
Yeah. I think they really, like the spirits in general, I think they really appreciated how we came in with like the utmost respect because again, this is like a place of it's like a place of worship. And am I correct? Is it like
it's not a place of worship. I mean, to me,
it's kind of like
you have to believe in a higher power, but there's all different religions and denominations. But it is a very structured, rich. They do, you know, their own, not like creepy rituals, like, you know, Illuminati type things, but they do have rituals and procedures and policies and kind of members only secrets.
Yes. So, but we came in like, especially like me not having any idea what this is all about at all, like asking questions. And I think the spirits really appreciated how respectful we were being. Like we wanted to double and triple and quadruple check that things we were doing was okay, you know, and that we got permission and just being so super respectful of the culture and what their norms would be. So I think they really, really appreciated us. And I think after they got used to us a bit, then they were like, okay. Yeah, then they were getting a little bit more chatty and they're like, okay, we can talk to you, you know. So it was really neat.
Especially in the temple itself, you know, we were asking like, okay, is there anywhere that we can't sit that wouldn't be, you know, proper to sit or place equipment?
Yes.
Is there anything that, you know, you don't want photographed or you don't want recorded or posted or anything like that? Just because they were giving us such open access to the whole space and they are for the event as well.
Yeah. And a lot of people obviously don't get to see those kind of things. They don't get to go inside the temple and, you know, they don't just hold tours of the place and let you go in and see all these different areas that they have. And we were, you know, blessed enough to be able to get to go in and do that and have that opportunity and speak with the spirits there. And so it was really neat. I definitely look forward to going back again. I think that place is very, very unique.
Yeah. So, and it's like a maze, honestly. It's very deceiving from the outside how huge that building is.
Yes.
Like you'll go up onto the second floor and open a door and there's just a corridor full of doors.
Yes.
And it's like you could Scooby-Doo in there all day, go out one door, come in another door. Like you could be chasing somebody around and never catch them because there's like endless doors. Rich was saying he brings his child there sometimes, his little, I think 3-year-old, 4-year-old.
I think around 3.
And he was like, nope, because there's so many just like, oh, you go out this door, you go out that door.
Yeah, like he was another kid in an instant.
Yeah. And what was really cool is that up on that 4th floor, it's storage but there's lockers that the Masons would use kind of back in the day because they wear suits. And a lot of these men would be coming right from work at the time and come to the lodge to hang out, to have their meetings, do their business. So they had lockers upstairs with all their stuff in it. There's a reflection room where when you're being initiated, you sit in there in the dark or with like a little light bulb. I don't know, but it's very isolated, like a little isolation room.
Yeah.
And you just reflected. And I am really excited to do Estes sessions in there.
Yeah, that's going to be really, really neat.
Because what is an Estes session if not, sitting quietly, kind of going into that meditative state?
Yes.
And communicating with spirit.
Exactly. It's going to be the absolute perfect room to do that in.
Yes.
Yep.
It's going to be good. Joseph wants to know if we to the Vamp Museum in Bucks County.
I have not been, but I think I've heard of it once or twice. So
I want to try to get in there and do an investigation. It's a vampire museum, but has a lot of possessed and haunted items.
Oh, well, then we definitely got to go. So what state is that in? Is that in New York?
It's in Pennsylvania in Bucks County.
Okay. All right. You know where else I want to go is the Mutter Museum.
Yeah, we talk about this all the time, and yet we never go to the Mutter Museum.
We haven't, and I really, really want to see it. I think it'll be a pretty cool place to go.
That and what is it? There's that medical museum, Dr. Best. Is Dr.
Yes. The Dr. Best House and Museum.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to investigate that place. And the lady of the house followed me around for a few days. I let her move at the hotel. We went there, and it's been several years, and we were actually the first people that got to investigate it. They have a ghost cat.
I love cats.
But the lady, I think she was the second or third wife. I want to say second. And we went into her room, and they know that one of the objects is haunted, one of her personal items. They don't know, just based on other mediums telling them that, but they don't know which one exactly. But I went in, and I was going to sit right on the bed, and I got this felt this virtual door slam in my face, that's not okay. And I was like, oh, okay. I said, if you don't mind, I'm going to sit on the floor out of respect for you and your space. And if you want to talk, we can talk, and then equipment was going off, and we were getting things through Phasma box and other spirit boxes and stuff like that. But literally what she said was, it is improper to enter a lady's room without permission. So yes, ma'am. I got you. So yeah, it was really, really neat. And so the people that run it, they're like, when the Best family, so because during the war, they would just bring in a soldier and just wipe off the dining room table and start doing surgery on them right then. And this Dr. Best, they actually said when the Best family gave up the house, they literally gave it up as it was. So everything that you see is so old because they didn't want to have anything to do with it. They were like, they were done with it. They didn't even want any of the furniture or anything like that. So they left it all in there. And they said there is enough hemlock to kill the entire county.
Oh my gosh. That's awesome. No,
I definitely see all the little bottles of stuff. It's really, really cool. It is really cool.
So, Mr. Beaufort Paranormal sent us an EVP that he did in the reflection room.
Oh, okay.
So we can give everybody a little sneak peek.
Yay.
Of that space. Why am I clicking it on this screen like it's going to load? There's Robert.
Get out.
Wow, right away.
Get out of here. It's not over. Get out of here. I see you.
Okay, so initial take on that is I'm in here doing my reflection. You are not supposed to be in here. So that's what I'm picking up from that. That's why he's like, get out. Like there's already somebody in here type of thing.
Yeah. Like one per
Yes.
turn. Like it's a really small room.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just a little, it's like a little
closet.
square closet. That's
Closet.
it. Yeah. Yeah.
But they did put like a spooky little skull head in there and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least said it was an immediate response. And what's interesting too is at the time people were hearing different things, because I can't remember what order it was in, but I think when you guys were up there, you were like, it's saying Robert. And when they came down and played it, when we were all sitting in the members lounge, I heard Robert. I heard it say, get out, Robert.
Yeah.
But then it was like on playback again, you didn't hear it. It's weird how those EVPs work sometimes.
Yeah, I totally agree, because that happens a lot. Like you hear something and you hear something really, really well, and everybody else hears it too. But then once you get to a different environment, it doesn't sound the same. I've had that happen on videos too. Like you're seeing it with your own eyes, but then whenever you go back a couple days later, it's like gone.
Yeah.
I can't explain it. Cannot explain it. It's so wild.
It's so weird because like it was there. Like say there's a shadow. I see it. I show you. You're like, yeah, that's a shadow. We go in another room to show Lisa, and there's no
totally
shadow.
changed.
You're like scrubbing through the video, like, where is it?
Yeah.
It's gone.
Yeah.
So I almost wonder, it brings me to kind of a theory that certain messages are meant for certain people, or certain experiences are meant for certain people.
Yeah.
To experience, maybe not to keep.
Yeah. Or maybe not always to share.
Yeah. That might be, a better way to put it too, because like when we were doing that live at Mid Orange, I was watching, I had, my camera on the tripod, and people are pointing out the shadows going back and forth, and I'm seeing them at the time live on the video.
Yeah.
But if I go back into, the YouTube video, I didn't see them.
Yeah.
And I can see, as the chat goes on, where they're saying like, oh, there's a shadow figure right there. This is the timestamp, because Brianna was doing timestamps for us.
Yeah. Yeah.
And everybody sees them at the time. Multiple people in the chat, in the comments. I saw them, but on playback, you don't see them.
But then, like, we know basically that spirits can manipulate electronics and stuff. So can they physically go in and erase it or manipulate it? Or maybe he's just manipulating everybody that's watching it in the moment, and it's not real. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's not really recording what everybody's seeing, because everybody's just seeing something wild. Like, I don't know, are they messing with our perception, type of thing?
Yeah. That's the thing. But if they can show up on a video where nobody saw them at the time, or recording where nobody heard them at the time, why couldn't the opposite be true, and you can hear them or see them and then it's gone?
Who knows? Both could be true at the same time. Again, it's one of those things that when I die, I'm going to have an answer for.
Yes.
And I'm going to spill it all.
Yeah, we were talking about, this is Sean, we were talking about your experience earlier, and Stephanie was very impressed by your reaction.
I'm like really excited that he had that experience. That was like the best thing.
So we are coming up close to the hour mark. So yeah, we got like 5 minutes. So just want to kind of go through and talk about what we have coming up. So tomorrow is Paranormal Night at Kestrel Tavern.
Yes, Kingston, New York. Please come, sign up. Like it's free to be in there. We're just gonna come in and just pretty much get a drink and shoot the shit, So
yeah, so he's gonna be, weather permitting. He's lighting the fires outside. We're gonna be out in the yard, and we're gonna be telling ghost stories around the campfire.
One of us needs to remember bug spray just in case.
Oh yes, bug spray. Major bug spray.
Yeah.
So I've looked up some local ghost stories to the area.
Oh.
To kind of sprinkle in with our own experiences. We want to hear your experiences too. So everybody's going to sit around and talk about ghosts.
Yep, pretty much all things paranormal, cryptid, whatever. Like, we're here for it.
Yep.
So again, Kingston, New York, tomorrow, 7:00. Come and join us.
It is free. It is
yeah,
free
it's
to
free
come.
to
You
get
can buy
in.
a drink.
Yep.
But you don't have to.
Yes, you could just come in and just sit down and enjoy the time and enjoy the company and the talks.
Yeah,
So,
that's a good way to go. If you don't have the money to go on an investigation or 4 hours to commit, just come out, hang out, have a drink, and talk ghosts, ask your questions,
yeah,
and hang out. It's a lot of fun. And Steve is building a really, really nice community space. It's not like a loud bar with loud rock bands, which we love, but he's building a very, very community-based space.
Yes, he really wants to get back to the community, which is really awesome. And this, again, it's something that we're actually doing every month. The last Thursday of every month, we will be there to do the same thing and talk about things. We've kind of switched it up a little bit. Like, we've incorporated different themes for different nights and stuff like that. Steve has done different drinks for each month and things like that too. So it's really, really fun. It's a lot of fun.
He makes a different themed drink for each month. We were doing historic mysteries last month and with a paranormal twist. So one of them was the Count of Saint Germain, who was like a mortal vampire alchemist type guy. And he made a drink called Saint Germain, which is like peach and Saint Germain alcohol and a couple other things, but very good. I always order the full moon, which I have named and made. He called it like the blue moon or something, but it was so good.
You were like, no, it's full moon.
No, it's the full moon. It's the full moon drink, and I'm ordering this every time I come here because he just throws every sweet thing behind the bar in there, and extra.
We
bug
always
spray
have such a
to
good
defend the
time,
sweet
and
drinks.
we meet some wonderful people. And quite honestly, a lot of people are still so not open to talking about this stuff with other people that they know because they don't want to be shunned. This has given people a really good, safe place to come in and say, hey, I had this experience. What do you think it was? So if you are that person, like you're just wanting some validation on what you've seen or what you've experienced, please come in and talk to us. We would absolutely love to hear the stories and share some of our own too. So, yeah.
Yes. Yep. And then this weekend, we have Fort Decker coming up. There are very few tickets left for this one. It is almost sold out.
Yes.
But this one is at Fort Decker in Port Jervis. And this fort is amazing. It is literally like walking back in time.
Yes, it's very, very historical. I did the walkthrough with Lisa. There is definitely a man of like stature wearing his military uniform, like kind of following us around, like, and he wasn't very bashful. Like, he wasn't like, hey, what do you think you're doing here? It was, I want to know what you're doing and let me join in. So I think it's going to be a terrific night for everybody to come out. So just like Nicole said, there's just a few tickets left. So please get in on that. And it's one of the fundraisers that we're doing to help save these buildings and save these amazing pieces of history. So come and join us, have some fun, do, a really good investigation. It's going to be cool.
Yeah. And Barefoot Paranormal is going to be there helping us out. Jenny Colucci Seekers Club is going to be helping us out with this one too. And that same man, I think, came through when Lisa and I were doing the preliminary investigation there, and I was under Estes. And she brought out a portrait. And they said, who is this man? Can you name him? And under Estes, the spirit said, I believe that's Joseph.
Okay, yeah.
Or whatever his name was. I can't remember it.
Yeah.
And that's who it was.
Yep.
And then after that, on June 20th, we have the event, our public event at the Hoffman Lodge. And again, there's just a couple tickets left for that one.
It's going to sell like hotcakes. So you guys get in on it ASAP stat.
Again, with that one, we're going to have Barefoot Paranormal helping out. We love when they join us for investigations.
Yes, they're amazing. Amazing.
We roll up with all their cases, and like I said, they have so much cool gear and cool techniques.
Yeah.
You want to investigate with them.
Yeah,
You
definitely.
do. And then we also announced recently that we are going to be doing events on Montgomery Day as part of Montgomery Day.
Yep.
In Montgomery, New York, with the Borland House. So during the day, we're doing paranormal tours where you go in, you get a little bit of history. They're very short. They're like an hour long, but you're going to get some history and a mini ghost hunt.
Mm-hmm.
So just something to do to kind of get off the street, out of the heat on Montgomery Day.
Or the rain.
Or the rain. You know. Or the snow. You know, God knows with Mother Nature anymore what the weather is going to be. But usually it's really hot. And then that night, we actually rented the whole place out. So we are doing an overnight investigation. And that is extremely limited. There are only 4 rooms available. Mm-hmm. So you are going to have us the whole night with just a couple other people to do a really, really good in-depth investigation.
Yep. It's so much fun. There's several spirits there that absolutely just love to interact with people. So definitely join in on that. So yep, we've got a lot going on. So I think Robert and Sandra wanted to know if that was an orb or a bug. I saw it too, but I think it was a bug. It looked like a bug to me.
It might be. Everybody's been in and out of the house all night out on the hammock, and so
okay.
Something might have flown in.
It just went by again, so I think it's a bug.
I don't see it, but it could be.
It went behind. It's like behind you. You got a bug in the room somewhere.
And I'm gonna have to do this like a fly swatter or a bug. All right, so one good thing this week, Steph. I think I know what yours is.
My kitchen and my bathroom and my floors are done. Woohoo!
All right, and my one good thing for the week is we locked down a really, really cool place that we are going to go investigate. We can't announce it yet.
No.
But we are going to be filming there for a really cool project.
Yes.
And you guys are going to be able to see it when it goes live, and when we're allowed to announce it, we will. But I am really, really excited to investigate this place.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've been, you haven't been.
No, and it's going to be such a treat. So I can't wait.
Even just going into this specific location.
Yeah.
Is amazing.
Even if we weren't on a full investigation, even if we weren't doing these special things that we're going to be doing, I think it would just be cool just to visit it in general. So
it is, but getting to go there and investigate a place where not a lot of people have been investigating.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm very, very excited for it. And I'm excited to share more with you guys when we're able to.
Yes. Awesome.
Okay, so on that note, everybody have a very good week.
Yes, everybody enjoy your week. Stay safe. Love each other. Send out positive vibes, positive, everything. Manifest.
We need them. Whatever is going on in the universe, the last couple of weeks has been cuckoo bananas.
Yeah.
Next week we are back with Mike Femelant. I never know how to say his last name.
You're gonna have to ask him.
Yeah, Femelant. He's a Bigfoot investigator. The Shadow of the Big Red Eye.
Mm-hmm.
He does, and he's awesome. I'm looking forward to talking. I love that we get to kind of branch out and talk about different topics on this show.
Yes, absolutely. Mm-hmm. So excited.
Yeah. So we'll see you all next week. Hopefully we'll see some of you tomorrow or Saturday.
Yes. We'll see everybody tomorrow, right? Mm-hmm. Because everybody's coming. Yeah. And then we'll see everybody.
If you don't live close, hop a plane. Let's go.
Yep. Just make it happen.
I'll buy you a drink if you hop on a plane.
There we go.
If you drove here, you're on your own. Sorry.
No drinking and driving.
Yeah.